Hello, Suraj. Good evening. Suraj, good evening. Can you hear me?
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yes, sir. Do you have any doubts?
No, sir.
Yesterday you had something. Have you clarified?
Yes, sir. I do not record the classes. Yesterday, you was telling and Jan Sada by message. He send message videos, sir, and
Okay.
watch and practice, sir.
Okay. Have you understood now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Super. Good evening, Chandani. Do you have any doubts?
No, sir, perfectly all right.
Okay, that's great. Okay. Let's start today's topic. Today's topic is list comprehension and adding list items. So both are done with the help of loops. Let's see the first how to create a list. Okay, so first let's create a list. So to create a list, obviously you need to have a list. Say like an example, if you're going for a shopping, you must take a basket. The basket will hold the things you are going to purchase. Okay, similarly, here we are going to do the same thing. So first we take a list. Okay, that can be called as any name. Example, let me call numbers. Then I want to know how many numbers I want to get. Example, count. So how many numbers I want to get it. If I want to get 5 numbers, so what I do, I will write for I in range of count. Okay, now what happens after creating this? If I print I, what will be the output? What will be the output? If I run the code, what will be the output? Ignore first line. What about these two lines?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Are you sure? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have discussed it will start from 0. Computers count from 0. So it will run for 5 times. Okay, it will run for 5 times. Now if I print something like hello, now when I run the code, it will print 5 times hello. This is called a for loop. So what we can understand here, based on the range you are giving, I mean the count you are giving, that many times the loop will run. Now if you give only count to 2, then the loop will run for 2 times.
2 times. 0.
Do you understand this step?
Yes, sir.
So this was the last class topic and last class introduction. Now let's see next example. I have a list. Let me create empty list. L equal to empty list. Now what happened? I forgot to add data inside the list. So what is the next step? I have to add the data. How to add the data? We will use the method called append. Okay, we will use the method called append. Example, a dot L dot append. So what is meant by append? Append means adding values in the end. Okay, append means adding values in the end. That is called append. Now what I'm appending, that will be placed inside the curly brace, I mean parenthesis. So where I should append, that will be in the variable I have in the beginning, like this. Okay, what I want to append will be added here. So this will be added to the list given here. Let's see an example. L dot append 100. So what do you understand? This 100 will be added to the list L. Do you understand now? If I print L, output will be list of 100. Okay, do you understand? So simple. L is a list. If you want to add a member to the list, you will use a method L dot append. You can add any number. Let me add like 200. Any value, 2000, 20,000, and press enter. Now, what is inside L? Already we added 100. Now we added 20,000. So output will be 100, 20,000. So to add one more member, same method. L dot append 20. So what is inside L? 100, 200, 20. So what you see over the screen is append will add the member in the end. End means last. So if I add -1, that will come before 20 or after 20. That will come before 20 or after 20.
After 20.
Yes, correct. So the output will be 20, -1 and a close square bracket. If you have installed Python, please try this. Open your Python ideally and try this, please. Open your computers, please. If you want, you can share the screen and show me how have you worked. Chandani, are you attending class in computer?
No, sir.
Okay, Siraj, are you attending class in computer?
Yes, sir.
So can you try this and show me? Append. Can you present your screen and show me?
Yes, sir.
Siraj, I cannot see your screen. Maybe it is loading.
Good.
It is visible now. You can come to ideally.
Ideally,
Yes. Yeah, type L equal to empty list.
what's that?
Type the command L equal to empty list.
Sir,
Siraj,
no,
first you need to create a list. You need to create an empty list. Empty list. L equal to,
don't understand.
okay, not a problem. Thank you for presenting. I'll share my screen. You just have a glance, okay? So kindly listen the instruction provided so that you will understand much better. So the first thing, list means square brackets. Okay, so list means square brackets. Remember, it is in small letter, that is lowercase. After that, L dot append 100. What it means? This 100 will be added. Append means added. Where is it added? It is added in the end. Which end? End of the list. What list? That is L. So this is called append. What I do now, I'm going to append some values. Okay, so as you see this program, this will run for twice, I mean 2 times, because I gave the count 2. If I gave count 3, it would have run by 3 times. So this is the basic explanation of this program. Next, instead of printing hello, I want to do some work. What work? I print the value of I. So once again, for I in range count, what is the count? 3. So if it is 3, it will run for 3 times. Okay. Now computer starts counting from 0. So my output will be 0, 1 and 2. If you want the output from 1, you can write like I plus 1. Now what will be the output? 1, 2 and 3. So this is how you can create a list with empty list beginning and doing some operation. But what happened when I print the output, that is print of numbers, that is still empty list. Why empty list? Because I do not do any operation. I want to do the operation. How do I do the operation? We have seen a method called append. So we are going to use this. How are we going to use? So the first step, we have to add this line. What is the syntax of append? List name. So what is my list name here?
Numbers.
So numbers dot append.
Append.
What I'm going to append? I plus 1.
I plus 1.
So numbers dot append I plus 1. I don't want to print anything, so I comment out. So if I run, what happens? So easy one. What happens? First, it will run for 1 time and I value will be 1. Okay, so that 1 will be added to the numbers. So here the list 1 will be added. Once again the loop will run and I value will become 2 and it will add, that is 2. Once again it will run a program, that is for the third time, and it will add the number 3 inside the list. So if I print the output will be, last time it was empty list like this. So but this time the output will be like this. So last time the output was empty list because we were only printing. But now what are we doing? We are taking one number and adding into the list 1 by 1. Let's see the output. Can you see that? 1, 2, and 3. Now, let me explain the program once again. We have created one empty list. The empty list is named as numbers. Initially, the empty list has no values. I mean, numbers list has no values. We have taken a count. Count means number of times. So I want to get 3 times, and the loop wants to run 3 times. So it will run 3. After that, I will take that number and add into the list which I have created. Suppose if you don't understand, I will take like n. That is also correct. If I run the code, I will get the output 1, 2, 3. Do you understand this program? Do you have any doubt in this? So this is the next program. I guess you can understand this program. Can you check the program once? Can you tell me what is it doing, or what will be the output of this program? Can you tell me what will be the output of this program if I run this? What will be the output? Any guess? Give me any guess. What will be the output of this program? No idea?
ABCD, sir.
Correct. The output is A, B, C, D, E, F. Have you understood how it has come? Because we have done iteration. What is iteration? Accessing one by one element.
One by one element.
Yes, using index value. So if I write for I in range len of L will take the size. The size will be here number of elements,
6.
and then it will take from 0. So what is in the first position? The first position
A.
is A. So the
A.
output will be A, B, C, D, E, F. Correct. So this is called iteration. Once again, can you tell me what will be the output of this program?
Sir, start plus equals to 1. What is the statement, sir?
Can you guess what it may be, or what it might be? What it may be? Any guess? It is simple. It's not a big deal. Instead of writing start equal to start plus 1, I have written start plus is equal to 1. Actually, both are same. This is shortcut. You can write like this. Now tell me. Now what will be the output?
Same output, sir. ABCD. Yeah.
Can you tell me how? How same output? Any guess? Why do you say like this? Actually, it is correct. I just want to know, have you understood the program?
End equals to length of L. Length of L means 6.
Okay.
Start 0 less than 6. Is it correct, sir? Then start equals to start plus 1.
Okay.
Then start equals to 1.
Okay.
1 less than or equal to less than equal to 6.
Yes, correct.
Is it correct? Then start equals
Yes.
to start plus 1. It's
Okay.
true. Start equals to 2. 2 less than 6. It's true. Then start equals to start plus. Is it correct, sir?
Yes, exactly correct. Yes. So I guess you have understood this program. Perfect. So the output is same, A, B, C, D, E, F, no change. Same program. Why it is giving same output? Because only the method was changing. The previous one and this one, only the method was changing. The previous one was for loop and this one was while loop. That's only one difference between this and that one. Nothing big difference. Nothing else the big difference. Okay. And then we'll move on. We'll move on to the next program, traversal. Okay. So in traversal, we can do only if the uh, list is ready. If the list is not ready, we cannot do it. Okay. So let's go back and see this program in a better way. Okay. Let's see this program. How can we improve in better way? So this is list creation 2. Now in last program, we have created one empty list and we get count. After getting count, we append value. What we append? Just I plus 1. Now I don't want I plus 1. I want new value. How do I get the new value? From user's input. So let me write the value. So where am I getting value? The value is getting from the user. Okay. So what value I'm getting from the user? I'm getting integer value. Integer means a number without decimal point. So I'm getting integer, which is an input. So I'm writing the value, enter the number, and I run the code. Sorry, it's not running. Tools cancel the. So how do I get input? I get by value is equal to integer of input, enter the number. Okay. After getting the input, I'm going to add into the list. How do I add? Value is equal to int of input, enter the number. So let me type once again. Example 4. If you enter 4 here, what happens? This 4 will go to value. So now where this value goes? This value go to the list. So what is the list? List is empty. So now this will go to the list and it will be like 4.
Oh.
Do you understand this process? So this is for first time. Now second time. Second time what I am doing, I'm entering 7. Okay. Now where the 7 goes? 7 goes to value.
Value.
Now value goes inside the list. What is the list? N.
Empty.
What is N already has?
4.
Already 4. So now what happened? 7 will be added.
7.
Okay. I'll explain once again with next number. I will take the next number. Suppose if I enter 9, this 9 will be going to value. Now the value will be added into the list. Where is it added? I mean inside the end. append means end, last. So that will be going to the list already created. So 479 will be the output. Do you understand how is it working? If you want, you can take the screenshot, please. Okay, let's go to the next topic. Let's run the program. Okay, if I run the program, you see it is asking enter the number. Okay, let me enter the number 4 and enter. What happened? This 4 is now inside the list n. Now it is asking another number. Let me add a 7. Just for example, I'm adding the value. You can enter any value. Don't think of this. Okay, enter. Now let me add last value, that is 9. We entered already. So 9 and enter. Can you see that 3 numbers are added?
If you change count equals to 4, then 4 enter, and we have to enter, sir, 4 numbers.
Of course, yes, we can try. I'm changing 4. Okay, running a program. So tell me any number.
2,
4. Okay,
2,
okay,
3, 1.
okay.
Okay, sir.
So it's very basic. It's very basic that you have to just give the numbers. If you give the numbers, then it will work accordingly. So once you give the number, then automatically the program will be keep on running. So based on that, you can give the input or however you like. That's totally up to you. Now, second one. If you want, the user want to give the value, you don't want to give count equal to 4. Let me remove. Now I will copy this and add, enter the count. Now do you understand what I'm doing? Now do you understand what I'm doing? What I'm doing here, I'm asking the user to fix the number manually. Okay, now if I enter 9, what happened? 9 will be set up here. So if I enter 9 here, the loop will run for 9 times. Do you understand? Previously, I
Yes,
fixed
sir.
the number. I fixed the number. That is only 4 times, only 3 times. But now I'm not fixing any number. If you want to type 100, then it will work 100 times. Okay, let's run the program and I'll show you the outputs. See, it is asking, what is your count? You tell me count. Yes, anyone? What is the count? How many numbers you want?
20.
Yes, Raj?
20.
20. Okay. Tell the number one by one.
23. 42. 61.
Okay, 60.
100.
Okay, let me give some random numbers.
100.
Okay, okay, 100. You have to give 20 numbers. You only said 20, right?
Yes, sir.
So you should give 20 numbers. It's a very big one. Let me go for a short 10 numbers. Okay. So let me give like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You see, exactly the program is running for 10 times. Suppose if you change the value, you can change here. You can run for 3 times and you can enter the value, whatever you like. See, you're getting 3 numbers. So last time, what I have done, I created one empty list. After creating empty list, I'm getting the
Pixel count.
Count means how many numbers you want to enter. And then I enter into the loop. So loop means that many times it will repeat. So if you enter 6 times, the loop will run for 6 times. If you enter 600, the loop will run for 600 times. Okay. For first time, I'm asking the input from the user. What is the input? The number. So now I enter any number. That number will go into the value. Now that value is going to append. Where it is going to append? From the list. So what is the list? N. What list has? Nothing. So list is empty.
Empty.
So if you add 0 or 1 or 2 or 10, 10, whatever, that will add one by one inside the list. So this is how this program works. If you want, you can take the screenshot so that you'll understand the hints. Shall we move on to next topic?
Yes, sir.
So technically, we are trying to get input from the user. Okay. After getting the input, we are trying to add into the list. So that is what we have done so far. Now this this step, we feel that it is a bit difficult because we have to add large number of lines. We have to write a large number of lines. So what I feel, it is a bit complicated. So to avoid this complication, we have a new method that is called list comprehension. Okay. The next one, what we have here is list comprehension. So now read the first few lines. You understand the program, right? Any doubts in this program?
No, sir.
So what are we doing? First, we are creating empty list. After creating empty list, we are running it for 10 times. After running for 10 times, I'm getting some value or using the existing value and adding into the numbers. This is what we have done. Now we're using the list comprehension. What is list comprehension? See, the 4 lines of program can be written in a single line. Do you understand what is list comprehension? I'll show you the example. First, what have we done first? We created empty list. Am I right? Repeat the step. See, empty list is created. What is the second step? For I in range of 10. You see, no punctuation. Okay, don't forget, no punctuation. For I in range of 10. Okay, so what are you appending here? You're appending I. What is I? The value, right? that is 0 to 9. Am I right? So you will write like I. That is, what are you going to append? You will write in the front. So what is the variable name? That is numbers. Let me add it as numbers. Let me explain once again. You listen carefully. What have we done here? So first, this bracket is written. Okay, this is first step. What is second step? This range. Without quotation, I mean without punctuation, you should write range. This is second step. And third step, what do you want to add? You want to add I. So you have to write it in the beginning of that. This is third step. Please note it. This is first step. This is second step. And adding whatever you want is the third step. Please note it. Okay, let's run the code and see the differences. Okay, now first let me run the first code. Okay, this is numbers. Second one, I'll take it as just comprehension numbers. Okay, I have taken two lists. I'll paste, I mean, first I will run the first program and see the output. What is my output? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is my first program. This is my first program output. Shall we go to the next one? Our comprehension. Now I'll run the comprehension code. Okay. Here I want to print the numbers. So here I print comprehend numbers. Now I run the code. You see, both are same output. So what you understand? Single line program. Whatever you're writing in this 3 lines, you can write in single line. Have you understood this program? Any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay. Now we are going to the same next program. I mean, what have we done here? We have done this program. So what have we done here? We have done first empty list and getting the count and for loop, then value, then appended. So how many lines are there? There are 6 lines. 6 lines of this program. Shall we write in single line? Now I'm going to write it in single line. Please observe carefully this program.
Square brackets.
So let me run the program first to show the output. So 12 and 14. So this is the program. First it will ask the count. Okay, then if I enter the count, it will run number of times and then it prints the result. Okay, so listen carefully. I'm going to write it. Let me take a variable new n is equal to square brackets. Okay, after that you can write in single line also, not a problem. So what is the first step? For I in range of count. Am I right? Do you know count value?
No.
No. So how are we getting count value? This int of input. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So instead of count, you copy and paste it. Do you understand this step? Instead of writing count, I copied what is equal to count, replacing. Okay. After replacing, what do you want to append?
Value.
Do you know what is the value?
No.
So where are you getting the value from?
Int of input and
So what I want to do? I want to copy this
copy.
and paste instead of.
Value.
That's all. Program completed. Now let me comment it and print new n. So this was the previous output. Okay, for your reference, I'm showing you. First, it will ask the number of count. Okay, if you enter the count, then it will run accordingly. Now let us run. Enter the count. Yes, it is asking what is the count. I have added 2 last time, and I have entered 2 numbers. Let's take 6,99 and enter. You see, program completed. Let me repeat the step once again. Okay, so first is square brackets. After square bracket, this loop should write here. After writing the loop, what do you want to append? Right here. So this is step 1. This is step 2. And this is step 3. Please take the screenshot so you can understand easily. So what do you have to understand this point? List comprehension will work from right hand side to left hand side. Okay, right hand side to left hand side. Shall we move to next topic?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So we have seen list comprehension. So list comprehension is used to do certain task that is purely understandable in a single line. Okay, so usually single line commands can be done with the help of list comprehension. So list comprehension is used to reduce the number of lines. Okay, you can reduce the number of lines easily. So if you don't want to worry about the number of lines, then obviously you can use whatever you like to. Okay, next we are moving towards how to find out odd number and even number. Okay, how to find out odd number and even number. How do you find out? Any guess? How to understand something is even number or odd number? Yeah, tell me, how do you know? Example, I tell a number. 200. Is it odd number or even number?
Even number.
How do you tell it? How did you know? Can you get my question? How do you say it is even number? Can you understand my question? How do you say? Chandni, can you hear me? How do you say?
Yes, sir.
No idea?
No, sir.
Okay, not a problem. If you divide a number, by 2, if you get remainder, then that is odd number. If you do not get any remainder, then that is called even number. Am I right? So in programming, how do you find out odd number and even number? So in programming, we have an operator. So operator means that a special kind of operation will be carried out. We have modulus. So this is called modulus, not percentage, modulus. So this operator is used to get the remainder. Example, if I have 30 divided by 8, what is the output? So I'll first use the introduction. Division, 30 divided by 8, what is the output?
3.7.
This is called quotient. Do you know what is quotient? So this is my question. 30 divided by 8. Do you understand? So here if you divide, you will get quotient like 3.75. Can you understand, Chandani, what is about modulus?
Sir, it's remainder 3.75 is a quotient, 6 is a remainder.
Yes. You see, this is quotient. Division will give quotient. Okay. If you want to get the remainder, we use modulus operator. 30 percentage 8. Can you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me tell you a simple example. Don't worry. 5 divided by, 5 divided by 2. What is the output?
2.5.
So technically, how is it? You have 5 and you're going to divide it by 2. So 2 into 2, 4. Am I right? So what is the
Yes, sir.
remainder?
1.
Now, what is your quotient? 2.
2.
So if you want to divide exactly, that is 2.5. Suppose if you do 5 modulus by 2, the output is 1. Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
So this will give quotient and modulus will give remainder. Let's have one more example. Yeah, let's have one more example to find even number or odd number. Let me take a number 320. Is it even number or odd number?
Even number.
Even number. So how do you know even number? If a number is divided by 2,
Divided by 2.
which should not give any
Any
remainder.
remainder.
So 320 divided by 2. What is the output?
0.
So is it even number or odd number?
Even number.
Let's take any number. Is it even number or odd number? We don't know.
Even number, sir.
It's okay if you're not confident. I'm just telling the way to do in Python. We don't know. So that case, what we do, we try to modulus by 2. If it is remainder 0, that is even number. You see, if the remainder is 1, that is odd number. Let's check out with basic example. 7 divided by 2. 7 modulus 2. What is the output? 1, because that is
1.
odd. You give any other odd number.
65.
65 modulus 2, 1. If the output is 1, it is
It's odd number.
odd number. If output is 0, then
Output
it
is
is
0. It's even number.
even number. Now, shall we write a program to create a list of odd numbers? You try to understand the program. Let's take count. Can you understand the program? Siraj,
Yes, sir.
can you understand what is it going on?
Yes, sir.
I'll explain the code. Just listen. I have a list. That is numbers. The list is empty. The no values are inside the list. Then I get input. That is count. How many numbers I want to add. So let me add 100. 100. So that means 100 values are going to be added. How is it going to be added? For I in range of count. That means it will take the value from 0 to 99. So total 100 values. Now what I'm doing, I will take first 0. 0 modulus 2. What is the output? Can you, if you divide a number by 0, I mean, if you divide 0 by a number, will you get an output?
0.
So it is not odd number. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So if it is odd number, what happened? Then only it works. If it is even number, it will not work. So 0 has no effect. Next to 1. 1 modulus 2. Obviously 1. So 2 modulus 2.
0.
0. 3 modulus 2.
1.
So if you divide a number by 2, I mean modulus by 2, if you get output as 1, what happened? That number will be added into
Odd.
numbers list. Do you understand? So this program, what this program will do? This program will take numbers, that is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, etc. and it will add into the list. Can you understand? I run the program, you can find it out. You see here, all the numbers are added into the list. What numbers are added? Only odd numbers.
Odd numbers.
Now, how do I add even numbers?
1 I modulus 2 is equal to 0.
Correct. Now, you see, it is adding only even numbers. Any doubts? Do you have any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. Now try this program. What will be the output? This program, comprehension program. So first what it will do? It will run the loop. Okay, it will run the loop.
Sir, in range of 100.
And you will get I value. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So that I value will be checked. What is checked here? If it is divisible by 2 or not. If it is divisible by 2 and it is checking for the remainder, what will be the remainder? If it is 1, what should we do? We have the I, right? That I should be added into the list. This program, what have we learned just now? Here, I have written in single line. That's all. I use the comprehension. Just see, you will understand. Both are same program. See here, both are same program. This is empty list, and this is count, and this is my loop, and then my condition, and what is to be added, I have taken friend. That's all. Kindly take the screenshot. Okay, so this is list comprehension, and today's class we have covered how to create a list and how to create the list in fewer number of lines. I mean less number of lines, and we have created the list with even numbers, odd numbers, and our own customized inputs like this. So here in this program, we can get any input from the user. There is no restriction. You can get any input from the user based on the user's choice. So we have done that too. So by this time, you can create a program and you can work it out with better ideas. And tomorrow, we are about to learn sorting in list. Sorting means arranging. We shall see that tomorrow, and don't forget to practice all those things, and if possible, at least try to have an idea and start working, because once you start working, then only you will understand at least basics. Okay, at least basics you will understand. I'll share the working material to you. You can download in the chat box. At least try. Okay, at least give a try to go through what is inside, because once you try what is inside, then only you can able to retrieve the concepts thoroughly. Okay, I guess you can see in the chat box, you can download the files. I hope you have received.
No, sir.
Can you open chat box, Chandani? In the chat box, you'll be getting some files.
No, sir.
Have you not received any file?
No, sir.
Siraj, what about you? Have you received anything?
Yes, sir.
Maybe Chandani, you are attending in the classes like in mobile phone. Maybe that's the
Yes,
reason.
sir. Yes, sir.
It is okay. I'll ask you, John, to share the things with you. He will share with you. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, participants, thank you. Have a great day. And don't forget to complete the basics work once again, practice once again, and then we'll meet tomorrow. With tomorrow's topic is sorting. Okay. Yeah, participants, thank you. Good night.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
Good night, Siraj.
Good night. sir.